So today we are changing angles between degrees and radians. Radians are another way to measure the angle. Basically what a radian is found by taking the radius and then seeing how many times it goes around the circumference. So depending on where I'm starting off with, if I'm going from degrees to radians, I want to use the first formula I highlighted. If I'm going from radians to degrees, I want to use this second one. So basically they're the same. I have pi and 180 together. It's a ratio. So depending on what I have, I just want to cancel out. So if I start off in degrees, I divide by degrees. If I start off in radians, I divide by radians. So on number 1, I'm starting off in degrees. So I'm going to multiply by pi over 180. Then I can rewrite this as 120 over 180 times pi. Yep. So as I was saying, I want to rewrite it so it's like this fraction. Then what I can do is I can go ahead and simplify this fraction. So if I go to Desmos, I can type in the fraction. I had 120 over 180. If I click the square over square, it turns it back into a fraction for me, which gives me 2/3. So I'm going to rewrite this as 2/3 pi. You might also see it with the pi on top, so like 2 pi thirds. Both of these mean the same thing. The second one is starting off in radians. I can tell because it has a pi. So I want to multiply by the one that has the pi on the bottom. Since I have a pi on the top and bottom, those are going to cancel out. So then I just have 180 divided by 12. Then I can go to Desmos and type this in to get my angle measure, which gets me 15. So my answer for number 2 is going to be 15 degrees. So number 3, I'm starting off in degrees. So I'm going to multiply by pi on the top, 180 on the bottom. Then I want to rewrite it so the two numbers are together in a fraction. So I'm going to have 150 over 180 times pi. I can go to Desmos and simplify that fraction. Which gets me 5/6. Number 4, I have pi in this one, so I'm going to multiply by the 180 over pi. So the pi's will cancel out, and then I have 9/4 times 180. So then I can go to Desmos and type that in. Which gets me 405. So my answer is going to be 405 degrees. Okay, number 5 starts off in degrees, so I want to multiply by pi over 180. Then I can rewrite the numbers as a fraction, so I'm going to have 45 over 180 times pi. Then I'm going to go to Desmos and simplify this. Which is going to get me 1/4. Which, if I multiply 1/4 by pi, it's also just the same thing as just putting the pi and replacing the 1 on top of the fraction. So it's pi/4. Now, number 3 starts off with pi on the top, so I want to go ahead and multiply by 180 over pi. So on this one, the pi's are going to cancel out. And then I'm left with 3/5 times 180. Then I can go to Desmos and type that in. Which gets me 108. Questions on changing between radians and degrees?